What about a running mate?
We're working on that. We're working on that. We need a woman. We need a woman from not this part of the country, so it's not, it's not too regional. But we're looking. Hopefully by like Gay Pride Day we can have one.
I have another question. What can we do to make you more visible? And
Get down behind the fire. That's invisible clothes. No, what can we do? Wear that button, honey. Wear the button. Carry the posters. People are buying these buttons. It's great. So that'll work. And tell your friends, even though they'll point at you and laugh. Tell your friends.
The question I ask every candidate: what's your position on abortion?
It's up. That's obviously up to the woman. I got nothing to say. How dare I speak on that issue? That's only one of my many positions, but no. Okay.
Will you have fireside chats?
Will I have fireside chats? We're gonna have chats as I'm picking out my outfit to wear that day. Joan, you know how Cher has those mirrored closets that go on for miles? That's what we're gonna have. But I gotta call it something else because I don't like that word closet. I just have something about it. I just don't know what it is.
what did you think of the article in the National Examiner?
Oh, I gotta tell every woman in this room, I would never use the word gal to describe a woman ever. So other than that, it was great picture. I'm hoping that little kids, and that was like New Year's, weekend, and all these people sitting around their little, wacky drag race. Avowed homosexual. What is that? I mean, I've been on my knees before, but I don't think I took a vow.
About the AIDS epidemic you mentioned earlier, what will you do that George Bush has not?
I told you, I'm going to hand the CDC over to ACTA. You guys are the most capable people to do it. I'm sure they'll think of something. and I'm sure there'll all be good answers.
And about Magic Johnson?
Who? Honey.
How do you address the problems of sexual violence and violence in general against women and queers?
How do I address?
How will you address it?
How will I address it? I'll cut off their hands. Cut off a few of their hands, they'll stop beating up on queers, don't you think? They'll get the message. I know that's harsh, but sometimes the harsh, solutions have to be dealt with.
Poor thing, we've been playing funk today. Campaign donation. I forgot to mention it.
I want to mention it for like a second.
God, look at this.
Joan, the amputee.
Here tonight on behalf of the Queer Nation Party, we're here to celebrate Joan Jett Black's birthday and her announcement for her candidacy of President of the United States under the slogan, "Lick Bush in '92." But seriously, queers represent about 25 million Americans, and we don't have any representation in Washington that's visible and that counts for us. The government in Washington doesn't represent us. In fact, they hate us, and that's why we need to elect Joan Jett Blakk in '92. And if you want to be part of that effort, I invite you to come to Queer Nation. Miss Joan Jett Blakk.
so glad you all came here tonight instead of tomorrow night at the Metro, you know what I mean? Ah, it's so good to see or almost see you all. I love these bright lights. Okay, the speech. Hey. Welcome, everyone. I'm sure you all are wondering what we queers are up to now. Well, we're going to the White House. That's right. In fact, we're gonna clean house. A deep and profound change is needed in our attitude toward the world, our life on it, toward each other, and toward our conceptions of what is politics. Today, queers are creating new myths, singing a new song, painting our own portraits, and drawing strength from our own sources. A change in symbols, however, is not enough. If queer images are merely plugged into the old ways, then they too will function as agents of oppression. We say, fuck that. If that happens, then we become just like the politicals we're trying to replace. And why let all those boring, old, white, straight men have all the fun?